Everyone, welcome to Sportstar and happy Diwali to all of you. You can see we have clearly ducked up for the day, and we have a pretty big explosive news coming up today regarding the IPL retentions. All 10 teams have officially announced their retentions going into the mega auction. So Anish, what is the one thing which stands out for you? What is the one big piece of information you can highlight from this?
So the it has to be that so many regular Indian starters will now be available in the auction for the teams to take. The likes of Rishabh Pant, Shreyas Iyer, KL Rahul. They were all captain material. They were captaining their teams before this. So three captaincy options and three regular Indian cricketers finding their way to the auction is a little bit surprising. Consider how these mega auctions used to be before this.
There were rumors about these three players that they might be released, but there was still there was still potential for them to strike out a deal
Correct.
With the respective teams, but that has not happened. And I don't think I don't think it's practically possible for the team. Not just practically. It doesn't seem likely that the players will be brought back to the team using an RTM card. That doesn't seem likely. KKR obviously can't use an RTM now because they have retained 6 players, four capped and 2 uncapped, so they don't have any RTMs left. So Shreyas Iyer, Shreyas Iyer can't be retained with an RTM. Maybe they can buy him back, but it seems unlikely. Other than these three players, what is the other highlight for you?
A little surprised by Rajasthan Royals' retention list. There are multiple options. It's been a very team that's doing consistently well. They have the likes of Bolt, Butler, Ashwin Chahal. So, but the fact that they paid 14 crores for someone like a Dhruv Jurel, who isn't even their starting wicketkeeper on the days when Samson plays. So that I found slightly interesting from their point of view.
Yeah, like we had a video in which we discussed about Rajasthan Royals. Dhruv Jurel did not feature in that list.
Exactly.
We thought they might go for Butler. We thought they might even go for Bolt or even Chahal, but they have not done that. They have used 5 capped retentions on Sanju Samson, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Dhruv Jurel, Shimron Hetmeyer, and Riyan Parag. What this effectively does is they have a set and lock top 5.
Correct.
They have one uncapped pick in the form of Sandeep Sharma. 4 crores there spent there. So now they have a top 5 set and locked for the next season. They could probably invest their 41 crores. They have the least amount of money left in the auction purse. Just 41 crores left in the purse. They can use it probably to get a new set of bowlers or something like that. But still, very surprising move considering that Rajasthan is probably one of the most strategic teams in the league.
Yeah.
At the other end of the spectrum, we have Punjab Kings. We all knew they are not going to retain many players. And just like what we expected, they have retained just 2 players, Shashank
Singh and Simran. I think we were expecting probably Ashutosh Sharma because of that impact he had last year. But they've gone for the local lad Prabh Simran, who's done well in the top of the order for the team.
Wicketkeeper batter who regularly opens the innings. So
worth the investment.
And because of their decision to go with just 2 uncapped players, they have the biggest purse going into the auction, 110.5. So practically they are in the hunt for a captain of basically a brand new team.
Correct.
And we can almost be sure for the fact that one of KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer or Rishabh Pant will end up in maybe more than one.
Correct.
So the biggest purse we have there, and let's talk about the big hitters: Mumbai Indians, Sunrisers, CSK, and KKR. Of course, KKR we just glanced through KKR. Mumbai, just as we expected, they have retained their big money players: Hardik Pandya, Jasprit Bumrah, Suryakumar Yadav, and Rohit Sharma. Like
they've kind of played it smart, hasn't it? Because they are a superstar team, and among the superstar players they have, the most important is Jasprit Bumrah, who can win you a game with the ball in hand.
And he was given the top slot.
Correct. He was given the top slot, and they have come to a conclusion where Surya, Hardik, and Rohit are almost around the same figure. I think Surya and Hardik is just 0.5 crores more than that of Rohit. So they have
not even 0.5. It's
0.05. Correct.
It's 5 lakhs.
So that's a good arrangement. I guess that's what the new rules this year has allowed.
And what is talking about the new rule? The teams are allowed to split the money according to what they feel like, according to what they want, however they want to distribute inside the 75 crores.
Correct.
That has effectively allowed Mumbai to retain Tilak Verma for 8 instead of 11, get the 3 crores and split it accordingly. even Rohit getting 16.30 is actually a cut from what he was supposed to get based on the previous rules.
Correct.
So the new rule has allowed a team like Mumbai Indians to keep their superstars happy.
Correct.
Like pay them almost similar amount of money.
So another team that has utilized this new rule is CSK, who have made sure that 1 crore less from Pathiyil slab and he's gone to Dubai. Supposed to get 11, but he's getting 12 now.
It talks about a lot about teams being flexible with the players, having the capability to demand better pay. Which comes to RCB.
Correct.
21 crores retention for Virat Kohli. That 3 crores extra was taken from Rajat Patidar, who was retained for 11. Are you surprised by the Rajat Patidar?
There's a stat that I saw recently saying the impact, a made up stat probably, the impact score. And that's Rajat Patidar has been topping that in the IPL for the last...
Impact score per game.
Per game. Yeah. So in that regard, Patidar, and we are seeing through our eyes as well, that Patidar has played a lot of great knocks for RCB, knocks under pressure. But is he worth 11 crore rupees going into the auction? That was the only question mark we had during our retention discussion.
I think retaining Patidar is down to one, of course, is a great batter, one of the best players of spin in India. He scored a 68 ball 100 for Madhya Pradesh in the Ranji Trophy, fifth fastest by Indian in the Ranji Trophy. But I feel they had to pick a player for the second slot because that player, then only they can adjust Virat Kohli's money.
Correct.
And then also they have Yash Dayal. Again, surprising. Usually they have stuck by Suraj for the last few options. But now they have opted to go for the left-arm pace of Yash Dayal. Coming from the Rinku Singh 5 6s.
Correct.
Now he's been retained for 5 crores. So 5 is not unlucky number for him anymore.
And they have left out players like Maxwell, Duplessis, those big foreign power hitters.
But RCB has 3 RTMs left in their hand, so which they can use it on either a cap play. They have a flexible option going into the auction, so that's not a bad deal for them.
And another player that has gotten more money than the designated slab is Nicholas Puran in Lucknow. He's again we've been telling that he and Klaasen are among those best T20 batters going around in the world at the moment. And surprised by them giving him 21 crores?
No, Puran, if he's in the auction, he would definitely go for something more than 15 crores. It's a risk not worth taking.
Correct.
And I think they're looking at Puran to be the nucleus around which the team is built.
Correct.
Also commendable, one commendable thing is Gujarat Gill opting for a lesser slab to allow them to retain Rashid Khan. That comes from, I think, great awareness that
Sunrisers missing the trick in 2018.
Yeah. So having Rashid Khan as your top slot, top pick player, and allowing that team to be built around it.
Correct.
And they have also opted for 2 uncapped players, Rahul Ziwate, Shahrukh Khan. Great flexibility.
Correct.
They have a good spine now. They have also retained Sai Sudarshan for an 8.5. They haven't used their total amount of money. But still, Shubman Gill opting to do that is a big deal.
Big deal.
Or maybe that's great negotiation skills from the Gujarat Titans. But whatever it is, I think they have played it perfectly well. But yeah, there are a lot of other factors to be taken.
Lucknow also 2 uncapped retentions. Mohsin Khan was there fined. Despite him spending a season with Mumbai, it was Lucknow where he came onto the grandest stage and performed well. So that is probably a retention we were expecting. Ravi Bishnoi, capped Indian. Last time when the team was formulated, they had picked him as an uncapped player for a cheap amount. But now that he's been capped by India, they are throwing their weight behind Ravi Bishnoi.
Yeah, and then of course Sunrisers Hyderabad, one of the most explosive teams from the last year. Really good batting lineup, and they have retained the core. Klaasen for 23, as reported, is the most amount of money a team has ever paid to retain a player, 23 crores. They also retained, there were rumors that they might only retain Cummins, Klaasen and Abhishek Sharma, but they have decided to play it a little more safe. They have gotten back Travis Head. So getting Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma back, set openers, both can bowl.
Correct.
Then they have Klaasen, then they have Pat Cummins, then they have Nitish Reddy. So effectively they have 4 bowling options.
Yeah, 4
bowling options, including Nitish. And Klaasen, one of the best T20 batter in the world. So
and a very handy keeper, so that's sorted as well.
So 5. They have invested 75 crores to get back the 5 who helped them to go into the final. So
solid core.
And they have 1 RTM left.
Correct.
Which I believe they would probably use it to get a bowler back. Correct. Maybe Bhuvneshwar back.
Yeah.
So
Delhi. again, we were hearing rumors that Pant will not be retained. That's been confirmed. They've gone with Akshar, Kuldeep, Kristen Stubbs, and an uncapped retention in Abhishek Porel. Abhishek Porel, again, he came as an impact player in one of the games for Delhi and really impressed. Worth taking that 4 crore punt on somebody they're expecting to get better. But Kuldeep Yadav for 13.25 crores, do you think that's like more than the auction price that he would have gotten?
I believe Kuldeep would have, like, in a fair auction, he would definitely get something around 10 to 14 maybe. Considering the fact that it is a left arm wrist spinner, very rare commodity. But I think it's good that they have tried something different. They have a good purse right now.
Correct.
They have a decent enough core. Most surprising being the releasing of Jake Fraser-Maghark
as well, yeah.
Yeah, they could probably use an RTM, but we should also consider the fact that Ricky Ponting has shifted to Punjab Kings.
Yeah.
So he will do anything to get his hands on Jake Fraser-Maghark. He's a huge fan of Jake Fraser-Maghark. Watched for him to be picked in the World Cup team for Australia, but did not happen. So we'll see a very big auction action for Jake Fraser-Maghark.
Correct.
And also this could possibly mean Akshar Patel's elevation as captain.
Keeper maybe.
Yeah. It seems unlikely that they will go back to Pant. Shreyas Iyer already was there for a while, so
not the most heftiest purse. So if it's coming to a competition between Delhi and Punjab for Shreyas' services, they have the money power behind them.
And it would make sense to invest it in other areas.
Correct.
So I think we have covered most teams here.
Yep.
Yeah. So this was a very stressful and entertaining couple of hours for us, because we were all eagerly waiting for the action to unfold, and finally it came just like that. So we are going to look much deeper into the IPL auction, IPL retention, and other IPL related news. Please follow Sportstar for more such updates. Thank you.